The Tide and the Anvil. Nate's epic, real rebuild. Listen up. This isn't a fairy tale or a highlight reel. It's a blueprint you can steal. Nate is a longshoreman-esque son who grew into a desk and forgot how it felt to move like a storm. A minor heart scare at 37 and a photo he couldn't recognize pushed him to the edge. That night, he wrote one sentence on a grocery receipt and taped it to his bathroom mirror. "I am training to become the kind of man my father would trust on the docks again." Under it, he added, "No drama, only evidence. Our job today is to turn that vow into muscle, lungs, and quiet confidence without quitting your job, ghosting your family, or living in the gym. Stay until the end. I'll hand you a 7-day jumpstart, a 30-day map, and a test day to prove it worked. AP keys earned, not announced. Let's forge it." Here's how Nate began, and how you will too. Day 1 was not a conquest. It was a controlled ignition. Shoes laid out the night before. Phone on airplane mode. 5 minutes of incline walking until breath matched feet. Then a simple circuit that touches every pattern without poking angry joints. Box height goblet squats, incline push-ups on a countertop, one-arm backpack rows, suitcase carries down a hallway, and a 30 to 45 second plank. He filmed one set, saw his ribs flaring, and fixed it with 2 cues. Exhale to stack and knees. Track toes. Every set ended with 2 clean reps in reserve. Nochi EA $5 notebook. Showed up. Not perfect. Proud. Baselines went in the log. Waist at the navel. Photos in the same light. A timed easy mile. Max. No judgment, just data. He left wanting one more set, not wanting to quit. That feeling builds streaks. Structure makes strength inevitable. Nate circled 3 45-minute windows: Monday dawn, Wednesday lunch, Saturday morning, and protected them like dock shifts. Program a 3-day full-body split that hits the 6 pillars weekly squat hinge: push, pull, carry, core. Progression ladder. Week 1, 3-8. Week 2, 3-9. Week 3, 3-10. Week 4, add the smallest plate cardio, fueled the comeback without stealing strength. 2 Zone 2 sessions. Week 25 to 40 minutes at a pace where he could speak in full sentences, built an engine that made everything else easier. Once a week, he sprinkled in intervals that respected joints. 8 Vinci. Seconds smooth hard on a bike with 100 seconds easy, bracketed by gentle warm-up and core. 8 was the hidden time. 7 to 10K daily steps through walking calls, parking far, stairs, not elevators, 10-minute walks after meals. On Saturdays, he started rucking backpack with water bottles on a local trail to rehearse posture, cadence, and grit. He treated ego like ballast to throw overboard. Cardio days ended with one question: could I repeat this tomorrow? If yes, the pace was right. We're building an engine, not a funeral. Food stopped being chaos and became rhythm. Calories set to goal. Body weight in pounds, times 12 for fat loss, or times 14 for recomposition. Adjusted every 14 days by trend, never by mood. Protein was law at 0.8 to 1.0 grams per pound of goal body weight, spread over 3 to 4 meals. Plates followed the plate method. Have produce a palm of lean protein, a cupped hand of high-fiber carbs, a thumb of healthy fats. 2 autopilot meals, cut decision fatigue. Greek yogurt with whey and berries for breakfast. Pre-cooked chicken with microwave rice, bagged salad, olive oil, lemon for lunch. Dinners rotated salmon and potatoes with broccoli, chili with beans and rice, or a one-pan hydration. 2 liters by noon, more by evening. Pinch of salt after sweaty sessions. When 9 p.m. sugar sirens sang, he used a bridge, snacky yogurt, berries, 10 dark chocolate chip sand. Went to bed. Boring meals build extraordinary bodies because boring is repeatable. Recovery was not a luxury. It was the anvil. Blackout curtains, cool room, phone in the kitchen, 10 pages of fiction before lights out. A 5-minute mobility loop unglued desk hips and tight mid-backs, couch stretch 90 seconds side, thoracic opener over a rolled towel, ankle rocks, and 3 slow world's greatest reps. Between meetings, he practiced box breathing, inhale 4, hold 2, exhale 6-2, bleed stress. Every 6 to 8 weeks, he took a deload. Sets trimmed by approximately 30%. Technique filmed. Sleep guarded. Pain got a framework, not fear. 3 out of 10. Discomfort, keep the movement and lighten the load. 4 to 5. Swap the pattern. 6 or more. Stop, breathe, walk, reassess. Identity statements on the mirror. I train on busy days. I choose protein. I never miss twice. Turned choices into defaults. Soreness stopped being a scoreboard. Quality did. Setbacks arrived on schedule. A brutal quarter-end stole 2 sessions. A head cold flattened a Saturday. A cranky knee muttered, "Old Nate would have quit." New Nate shrank the plan. 10 focused minutes. Goblet squats. Incline push-ups rose. 30-second plank cycle gently and stopped while fresh. He swapped back squats for goblets or front squats when knees complained, pressed dumbbells with a neutral grip when shoulders grumbled, and added pauses to own positions. He put a resistance band in his bag for 10 pull-aparts before long calls. Momentum became visible. A tiny 4-box grid on the fridge training. Protein, steps, sleep-checked nightly. When weekends threatened to eat progress, he planned a higher-calorie meal inside the weekly budget and moved on. Streaks grow identities. Identities make streaks automatic. Then came the Epic Testa community, stair climb for charity, and 6 weeks later, a novice. Strongman day with farmer carries, a sandbag load, and a deadlift 4 reps. The symbolism mattered. The stairs for lungs and the load for legacy. Training adapted without becoming a circus. Zone 2 shifted to more incline walking and rucking. Farmer carries closed, every lift day heavier each week for shorter distances to engrave posture. Sandbag to shoulder started light with perfect bracing. Deadlift sets got cleaner, not just heavier bar close. Lats on, hips through, 2 reps in reserve until the final week. He rehearsed event day logistics. Conservative warm-ups, chalk routine, breathing on the pick, and a mantra: own the setup. The rep will follow. Confidence is conservative. First attempts multiplied by 1,000 quiet reps. Result? 90 days in, numbers finally matched the mirror. Waist -3 inches. Resting heart rate down. Blood pressure back inside the line. Push-ups doubled. Plank past a minute. Deadlift up 20 pounds with better form than week 1. At the stair climb, he moved like a metronome, nose breathing. Shoulders soft. Cadence steady and finished strong instead of wrecked. At Strongman novice, his farmer carry didn't wobble. The sandbag loaded like he owned the floor. Deadlift reps were clean, not first place, steady place. He went home, rode a debriefwat, worked protected windows. Protein anchor, sleep routine, progression ladder, technique videos, what to improve earlier, taper on press, more upper back volume, steadier hydration, and circled 3 more training windows. Epic isn't fireworks. Epic is a calendar that keeps its promises. Your turn. In the next 24 hours, do this. Write your why on paper you can touch. Block 3 45-minute sessions. Buy 2 proteins, 2 veggies, 2 carbs you'll eat. Prep 1 autopilot breakfast and 1 lunch. Lay out your shoes tonight. Tape a 4-box grid to your fridge. Fill a bottle and keep it in sight. Here's your 7-day jumpstart. Day 1, full body, a back squat, 3-8. Bench 3-8, row 3 times 10. Farmer carry for 40 steps, plank 340s. Day 2, zone 2, walk 30 minutes plus mobility. Day 3, full body B, ehi de elitres, 8 overhead press, 3 times 8. Pull down, 310, split squat, 3-8, leg power press, 310 side. Day 4, steps to 8 to 10K and protein at each meal. Day 5, full body C lunge, 3 times 10. Leg, incline, DB press, 310. Cable band row, 310. KB swing, 312. Side plank, 3 times 30 south side. Day 6, 12 menos minuti. Bike intervals, 8:20. S, sem S mais stretch. Day 7, outdoor walk, 30 to 45 minutes. Plan next week. Print this and put it where excuses live. The 30-day map is just the jumpstart repeated with intention. Weeks 1 to 2. Learn movements, keep 2 reps in reserve, hit protein and steps. Week 3. Push 1 variable, add a rep to primaries and a set to 1 accessory. Week 4. If fat loss stalls, trim approximately 150 calories or add 15 minutos zoned. If strength dips, add approximately 150 calories pre-lift and sleep like it pays the bills. Mistakes to dodge. Program hopping every week. Ego lifting, overdoing HIIT, under-eating protein. Cheat weekend spirals. Ignoring sleep. Training through pain. Golden rule. When life gets loud, shrink the plan, don't scrap it. The epic feeling you want is waiting inside boring consistency. Tape the vow. Keep the log. Film 1 set a week. Never miss twice. The tide turns when the calendar does. Now anchor it with a test you'll respect. Pick a date 30 days out for a repeatable challenge. A measured stick, a 5,000 walk run at conversational pace, a deadlift for clean reps at a modest load, or a 30-minute ruck. Train for it with the split above. On test day, warm up calmly, start conservatively, breathe through your nose, and finish with something left because you are coming back next week stronger. When you're done, write 3 lines in your notebook. What worked? What was hard? What you'll adjust? That page is the hinge on which the next door opens. Your evidence file starts now. Epic isn't a soundtrack. It's the sound of your breath settling after you do exactly what you promised.
Keep pushing your limits. Wardline. Subscribe for more powerful ideas.